Radio Voice. Radio Voice, Mike Corley.
Live voice of the Heartland.
Giant Bomb users
Hey
want to hear.
everybody, welcome to Warhammer 40K!
Oh man.
WNYW the Horn.
Mike, what are we looking at?
This is Warhammer 40K, Dawn of War 2.
Chaos Rising.
Chaos
The
Rising.
expansion pack.
The first expansion pack, first of many, I hope.
Yeah, you having fun with it?
I am having fun with it. I had fun with the first game, and this one is pretty good.
So we've jumped right into a co-op game, right? With a friend.
Yeah, I went ahead and brought my friend in, Nakizo here, and we're going to try to just play a regular
So
campaign.
I'm already weirded out because this normally you had planets, and it looks like you're just fighting on a ship.
Well, this particular mission is on a infested ship.
On a
Infested?
ship? So we're fighting
I
on a
don't know.
ship.
Yes,
Is it in space or are we inside the ship?
it is actually inside of the ship.
How far along would you say you are? Say day 10 there, about time-wise. How much would you say you played?
Well, I had a little bit of trouble on a mission, an optional mission. So
Okay.
I don't know, probably 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. And so the new squad. Well, let's jump in here and we
Yeah.
can talk while it's loading up.
All right.
The new squad is the librarian, right?
Right.
And he's
the new squad in the campaign is the librarian.
Okay, and he's got he's like a mage, like
He's
a
a
buffer.
thinker. Is he a thinker?
He likes books.
Well, he's the librarian. He
Yeah.
takes care of the books.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the librarian and they're like the keepers of lore, right? In the Warhammer universe.
That's what I thought. I don't know, but he's got like buff spells, doesn't he?
Well,
He-
what, like strong?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like stone skin.
I could use some of those.
Puts us at risk.
Oh.
There he is.
So here
So-
we are.
Jonah Orion.
This okay. So this immediately looks different to me.
This
than the
reminds
other.
me of like StarCraft levels, like those
Yeah,
levels where you
like
get
look how tiny it
yeah,
is,
where you
yeah.
get like 3 units. These very kind of linear. Look at
So-
the map. It's just like just right up.
So is the librarian? You're saying he's a mage? Is he a?
well,
he uses spells. He's not a melee fighter. Can you?
I might be wrong, Mike. You tell me about the librarian. What does he do for you?
He's a ranged unit with mostly support spells. So he has this. The one that I like the most is this Force Dome, where you can use it to shield your guys.
Nice.
So they can
Nice.
kind of hang out in here while they're firing. But
So-
also, he has. I should have shown you on the previous screen, but he basically you can give him tomes of knowledge, and those will give him certain powers.
Well, we should definitely after this head back to the deployment screen because there are some. They've expanded the.
So you're only controlling the 2 dudes.
I'm controlling 2 guys, and my friend is controlling 2 guys.
So which 2 are?
He's
You're
got-
the blue guys.
He's got
You're those-
Helldiver and
I'm-
librarian.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm these 2 guys.
Sucks for him.
And
He's
he
got-
has the
got
dreadnought.
This is an
I-
RTS. Can you believe this is an RTS?
Yeah, I
You
know.
were controlling 2 people.
Well, in the single player, he's also got Davian
Yes.
Thule, which I did not
Yeah.
like Davian.
What?
Yeah,
No, but he's the voice of the guy from Babylon 5.
Is he really?
Yeah, yeah. Babylon 5, holler. Somebody out there loves it. Yeah.
We should definitely go back to the deployment screen because they did give you a bunch of new, extended your abilities to drop new points in, right?
Right.
Yeah, so we should take a look at some of that. It has the gear bin so far. Pretty big part of the
Pretty awesome. I
of
would
this.
say.
Is green the new purple?
Oh, wait, look at these new creatures. Are these chaos things you're fighting? Or these look like Tyranids?
No, these are Tyranids, but this is actually one of the new units, the Tyrant Guard.
Okay.
And he's more of a melee brawler type guy, and I think he has this charge ability where he can just kind of bowl over a bunch of guys.
So look at the librarian down there zapping out of his hand, using all sorts of magics.
Yeah, his name's not Mordecai though, so.
Hey, yo, any of you guys get Steam achievements recently?
Yo, what's up?
Steam, we're
Yes?
meeting Steam achievements. Yes, Mike probably has.
I think I might have gotten one in this. actually.
We're bug fixing live in a
Yeah,
quick
here we-
look, folks.
Does this have
You-
Steam achievements and Windows or?
Oh, actually,
It's
it has
actually-
Windows. Yeah.
Yeah, it's games for Windows. So, but it's interesting because this actually just adds another 1,000 points to Dawn of War 2
Oh.
instead of having a separate
That's 2,000 points for those.
separate one.
willing to
Well,
get in
anybody
there.
who had an S rank on it is now out of luck.
Oh God. Oh God. How's your buddy so far behind, man?
Yeah, getting our keys.
Two-person.
That's a good
Sorry,
question.
Andy. I don't think I've gotten any Steam achievements recently. The Dragon Age stuff, I don't think has Steam achievements, right? Okay. Oh, right, like meaningless. Yeah. Okay. We don't track them, so it's meaningless.
Like that use of the dome seems not.
So, Mike, what do you think of this new librarian character? Is it somebody you take on missions with you if you weren't just showing it off, or?
No.
Really?
Really?
He's not somebody that I would normally take.
But
on
were you a
missions with
scout
me.
player? Did you use the scout?
I never used a
Yeah,
scout.
I didn't use the scout.
I use the scout. You can power him
Oh
up.
man,
dude.
I
You can
used.
cloak him.
I love the jumpers. The guys that would jump.
that guy
They were
was
the
pretty good.
best.
But you can get a jetpack for your own dude, the jump pack for your main guy, and then you can jump.
So this is, Mike. This is a new race that's basically been added. Do they? Are
The
they also?
Tyranids? No, the Tyranids aren't new.
The chaos. Are there.
Chaos
Yeah.
are new.
But there are new units in the Tyranid.
There are new units in every faction that you can only basically use in the multiplayer stuff.
Tank thing.
What?
He just died.
What?
Yeah, but
this guy right here?
Yeah,
sounds so
Dreadnought?
cool.
Yeah, but he would always just he'd run into, like, I'd try and use him as a tank.
Yeah, but
and
he was
just like,
he was like the only epic part of the last
when he
game.
comes when he
like
comes-
yeah,
spoilers.
spoilers.
Yeah.
If you have not played this game,
I
more than
got
likely you're
returned.
not. I doubt.
You're watching
Yeah.
this if you haven't played it.
Yeah, they're just here for the witty banter.
What's the automatic teleport in 15 minutes, Mike?
So that's my time limit to actually beat this mission.
Oh man.
Okay.
And since this
Pressure.
ship has been
Overrun
overrun by chaos, infected. I don't know what the right word is, but it's a
by the Tyranid or by the
chaos controlled ship.
Okay.
So if I linger too long, they will corrupt me, which is a new thing in this game, corruption. So we want to basically get out of here before that time limit runs out.
What happens if you get corrupted?
Librarian is not looking good. Oh,
Yeah, no, librarian's about to go down.
Librarian's
no.
down.
Go revive him.
There's a meter in the other screen, which I probably also should have shown you, where
Yeah.
the more corruption you have, it unlocks skills, I guess,
Oh, like you become like
which
a
is
dark.
weird. But if you have no corruption at all, then you have like a pure skill.
Oh, we'll have to
I
take a look
forget
at that
what it's
after
called.
after this battle. So what'd you do with
God.
Abathis? How come you didn't bring out Abathis?
Because
gunner, that
because
guy's
you wanted me to
great.
bring the
Yeah,
librarian.
this is fun. Man.
Yeah.
Set up a lay down some
Sweep
fire.
that like
Yeah.
oh, I love that.
So there's probably people because we didn't really cover the first game when it came out. I don't think we ever did a quick look, but
So want to back it up a little bit?
yeah, like Warhammer. If you haven't, Relic definitely makes RTS games that are a little different than your normal style.
I really think they're taking
I
taking
love
this
it.
genre.
Personally, I
Yeah.
love it. As far as the single player type games, like they're a little more action RPG, I guess, where you're picking up items, like things get
Definitely
dropped.
an RPG element.
You can see there's even a chest there that
Yeah.
Mike can open up. But it's a lot more about smaller unit counts and
Yeah.
kind of using your environment. And the nice thing is like the battles last a little longer. Like you're not just like going through waves.
Yeah,
There's
you
boss
definitely
fights.
do have waves for your
Yeah.
boss fight. It
Yeah.
has taken the Company of Heroes formula and kind of expanded on that. There's cover. You go into
Yep.
there are cover mechanics.
It's pretty fun. Zoom in. Let's see some killing.
And again, we're probably at 720p now, so your fidelity may vary. But I still think this is a great looking game.
This is
Get that loot.
you need the TK421 modulator to get the high fidelity.
That's
the
right.
highest fidelity possible.
We are in stereo. Though.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, high five. Right, yeah.
I came kind of kicking and screaming into this new age of RTS games because
You hadn't played
I was a
Company?
turtler. Well, I
Oh.
did, and I kind of was like, oh man, you can't just sit there and build bases and
Yeah.
defenses.
Yeah.
But this game turned me on to
Yeah,
that.
because then you never had to. It's not like you have to bring in new people.
Now for this, like you
Yeah.
just go to your drop point and they'll kind of fill out your units again. If your hero goes down, then other guys can revive him, which kind of makes the boss battles a little weird.
Yeah, and so on this bottom right area, you've got like all the different abilities you can use. So you'll level up and gain stuff along the way.
Dump points into that stuff. But if you bring what's the scout's name? Do you remember?
Cyrus?
Cyrus.
So you can level up Cyrus to be able to
his-
stealth revive people, which
with
is
his
good.
with his eye patch.
With his like monocle.
Yeah.
I like Cyrus. Cyrus is a big story part of this game.
Yeah.
He's like the smart guy.
What, in this one?
Well, no, in the
Oh.
first one, he was like the dude who knew what was going down.
Well, he's a scout. Like, he's forward thinking.
That's true.
Yeah.
First in.
Mike, I want to know why your buddy is letting you just lead the charge so much. Like,
Well, you know, he respects the.
I think he's a little intimidated by the difficulty that we're playing at, maybe.
really?
What are you playing at here?
Oh, man.
We're playing on Primarch, which is the most difficult.
What are you doing? Didn't anyone tell you we're doing a quick look?
Yeah. Set
I
it to
know,
easy.
this is the only game that I had.
I would like to clarify here that my Dragon Age is on normal, not on easy.
No, we always play it on normal. I think the only time we play it on
I think when I went through
easy
that,
is when it's Sunday morning.
when I went through that Ossigar stuff, people were like, "How could you run by all this?" That was still
Yeah.
on normal,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I was just running around.
I do like that dome effect.
I
That
know.
looks nice.
So wait, so that's the dome effect is only from projectiles?
So I tend to use the dome a little offensively. When you level it up enough, you can put it over the enemy and it will damage them.
It's like an AoE effect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Crushing prison. Man, what do you have on old Davian there? Because that is some great looking gun.
Oh, that's the multi-melta. If you're familiar with the Warhammer universe, it's basically an anti-vehicle weapon, so it's probably not not the best.
cool.
Not the best to use.
Did
here.
you just get that in this expansion, or was that available in the?
Yeah, I don't remember it being.
I don't
in
remember
the,
it being in
in
the
the first one. Yeah,
What's it called again?
the multi-melta.
Multi-Melta?
Multi-melta.
Oh, multi-Melta.
Multi-Melta.
That sounds like an orc weapon. I don't know what I'm doing with that.
Yeah.
It's like a chopper. Are the other orcs, they play a big part in this expansion? Have you run into them at all, really? Or is it
That's a
mostly
good question. I can't even.
chaos and Tyranid?
Yes, I want to say they're here, but they play a minor role.
Okay.
It's mainly chaos.
Uh-oh. Blowing up.
So, Mike, you probably know a lot more about the Warhammer universe than I do. I was kind of thinking this expansion, the new unit would be like a turned chaos, ex-chaos guy that came to fight with you. Is that like impossible in the Warhammer universe? Like, would a chaos guy ever be fighting with the?
Well,
Yes.
that kind of touches on the story, actually.
Okay. I don't want to give too much away. Of that.
Yeah, so as you're playing along, you kind of realize that there's a traitor amongst you.
Oh.
That is
What?
basically.
What?
Yeah,
It's
it's kind of weird. Like I don't.
It's got to be that dead guy. He's half robot anyway.
I want to be chaos. Oh man, yeah. So don't give it away. That's pretty cool, though.
I'm guessing you could probably corrupt all of your guys enough so that they basically turn.
So a little corruption gets you some. If you go full corruption, is the game over?
I don't know. I've been actually actively trying not to be corrupted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drew says never
And there's
go full
also a lot of war
corruption,
gear
so-
that you can get that will corrupt you, but it's supposed to be more powerful than the normal stuff that you use.
Crazy. So basically, let me see if I've got this right. There was a planet that got lost in the warp somehow, right? And it came back like years later, and those guys came back and they were the Chaos.
Lost Planet?
Yeah, the Lost Planet 2 is basically
Yes,
Warhammer.
I think it's something like that.
I watched the intro movie too.
A Lost Planet,
I think that's, I don't know. Somebody could probably fill me in. I've never read any of the books.
You know, I wanted to read a book.
Yeah?
I just don't know which one to read.
I think
Wait,
there's like a
those
hundred
are
of
the
them.
Warhammer stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't figure it out too. And you've got both universes, right? So you've got the 40,000
And just regular
and
Warhammer.
that regular one, which is the fantasy type stuff. So you've either got, Warcraft or Starcraft.
Dude,
basically.
you just made people
Really angry.
just throw something at you.
Yeah.
Trying to hit you.
They're like, they could have made, Games Workshop should have made all that money. But,
You know what? They're doing. I'm glad THQ and
They're doing it right
Refuge
now,
are putting this out because this is a very different experience from StarCraft.
and it's a very different
And
experience.
it's awesome.
And it's a very different experience from Blood Bowl.
You know what?
Let's
Could
let's not pull
overstated enough,
punches.
yeah.
This is not Blood Bowl, but it's good. Yeah, I mean, I really dug, this game, this universe. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I like the original Dawn of War, but this also is a lot different.
I
than
just
that.
liked the very small when they went like
Really?
big company heroes style. They were basically we're going to put as little units as possible.
But the single player doesn't have any kind of requisition points or anything like that. You don't in the single player you don't
Yeah.
have to hold down that stuff at all.
But you have the towers and stuff that you can go and revive.
Yeah, they have that in this mic. Do you still have like the kind of?
Well, there's one down here.
Okay.
They're basically these
communication
reinforcement beacons.
If you lose like a couple of your units, like some of the units have 4 guys
Right.
in them, and you'll lose 2 of them, you can basically respawn at those set moments.
But they don't have the temporals or whatever, like the first game that you kind of.
They do. They do. I think they play less of a role in this one than they did in the first one.
Okay.
You saw before there was a day. I'm on day 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
The difference in this game is if you fail a mission, the time doesn't progress.
Oh.
So you don't have multiple deploys per day anymore.
Okay.
And you can keep failing a mission over and over and over, and the days will never go up.
So it's kind of more tied to the story, where
Yeah.
like on day 11,
Right.
the Tyranid come.
But you could do something like I did, where you keep failing a mission over and over, but you keep getting experience from it.
Oh, you
So then
keep it
half
when you
of
fail the mission. And you
So
just redeploy?
yeah, like half of my guys are level 30,
Is that
which
the
is
cap?
which is the new cap. Yeah.
So you max out all your points, spend your points.
Yeah.
I
like,
did notice when I booted it up that they let me redistribute my points once. Like there was a redistribute button for all my
So
points.
Do they have like the last game I loved that you'd have those missions where it'd be like the last stand?
Yeah.
Like they just send dudes, you just have to defend the position.
Well, especially because everybody's so serious.
Yeah.
Hold the line,
Yeah,
everybody!
exactly. Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
Thule came in, man.
Yeah.
That's why that's where you get that Babylon 5, high acting coming out.
Yeah, everybody takes everything. So
Yeah.
especially with all the nonsense that's going on in here, it's a great universe.
There's
to
no
kinda-
joking around.
No,
Yeah, that's the big difference.
not at all.
Except on the orc side. Like the orcs are still like goofy.
Yeah, they are.
Like they're still kind of dumb.
I kind of like the orcs. Did you play a lot of multiplayer? Either of you guys?
No.
Like the
I
actual
played it-
I
competitive?
just
I
started
played it
with
enough-
this one. I've
yeah.
been playing a little bit more with this one, actually.
We should. All right, so we should look at the deployment screen again, and we should also quickly boot up the multiplayer because it is.
Well, this is the end, so I'm
It's
just going to
so
quit out of
different.
this.
You quitting?
Oh, your buddy's. He's like, what happened, Mike? Where'd you go?
Oh, that ship looks awesome.
Oh, you think you could do a quick multiplayer?
A
There
what?
you go,
We'll go
multiplayer.
to check out the yeah.
So this is like your unit equipment screen.
I love how the expansion has just made all the weapons bigger.
Yeah.
It's the size of that hammer.
This guy is wearing the Terminator armor, so he's got
Oh.
some big stuff on him.
You invested in that. But now you lost your Warhammer.
So it's a lot of customization. However, whatever your play style is.
And a lot of this loot you find during the missions and stuff, right?
Right. So
And
most of it you do. You get
Yeah.
some rewards for beating some of the missions.
And so you've leveled your guy up. It looks like melee. I mean, the bar's on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So you've got mostly melee on the bottom.
Right. And health.
And health.
Can you roll over some of the newer traits that you can unlock with dropping in points?
I think
Strike with me.
were these already? I think these were already there, weren't they?
I don't know if they went that far
No,
over to the right.
Yeah.
Let's see some of the other dudes. Let's see Cyrus's new abilities.
Well,
Yeah, Cyrus. Cyrus here.
remote teleport.
What's that? Infiltration provides bonus to Cyrus's attack damage. Bonus grows along.
I don't think that's a monocle.
No, yeah,
I think
it's
it's
a
just
cyber.
cyborg
Yeah.
guy.
What do you
So,
have? What do you
this-
have on Cyrus? He's got like a shotgun.
Jonah. Who's Jonah?
That's
Jonah's
the new guy.
That's the
new-
librarian?
Yeah.
This is the librarian.
Oh, man.
Is
So
that guy
he-
crazy?
Yeah,
What he
it
gets
looks awesome.
are these tomes that give him abilities. So this is where, so if I get rid of all this stuff, he doesn't have many of his abilities,
I see.
and then I can add them back again.
And that's the corruption meter at the bottom.
Yeah. So this is a corruption. If you're completely pure, then you can use this, whatever this is for. It's different for each person. And then as you get more and more corrupt, you
What's the?
are able to use these other things.
What's the super evil?
Yeah. Oh gosh, bargaining away his soul for power, Jonah enjoys a substantial damage bonus at the cost of reduced health. He also uses the Forbidden Tome of Demons.
Yeah,
Is that
so
demons?
I'm not really clear
Sure.
on what the.
Is
I
it?
don't know.
DAE?
Daemons?
It's
Demons?
Damon?
I think I'm still. Is it
Tomato.
Damon? I don't know.
I don't know. In the that book, his Dark Materials, whatever. Remember that book?
Wait, you're. Huh? Yeah, I know.
Is that
But
what
I'm
it's
surprised
called?
that you read that book, I guess.
Why?
Yeah.
I read all three of
Alright.
them. The Lonely Spyglass, My Hourglass. I forget what it's called. That's a good series.
So what is The Last Stand?
The Last Stand is a mode they added between the release of the first Dawn of War 2 and this one.
For free.
And it's basically horde mode.
So it was
or-
exactly what we wanted,
Yep.
which is let's
Just waves
defend.
of dudes screaming.
The difference is you only get to control one unit, and it's the commander unit.
Oh,
So this is the guy.
boo.
And as you go along, you unlock more war gear.
As you go through.
Yeah,
the
and you
horde
actually
mode?
you level
Yeah.
up as you play more. So let's see.
I didn't do any of this stuff.
Let me see if I can
There's
get my-
also like the model painter in this, like every
Yes.
Warhammer game needs
Yeah,
to
of
have,
course, yeah.
which is pretty cool.
What colors?
I kind of like going all white
Yeah.
because it's crazy. Why would
Yeah,
you wear
'cause,
all
like,
white
blood-
armor?
Yeah, just black because you're pure of heart.
Yeah,
that's
well,
what you do.
But you're like the most
Yeah.
vicious. Who would wear white
Yeah.
armor?
No, you gotta freak them out. You gotta go like 1987 ski slope and do like fluorescent green and purple.
bright,
you know?
bright pink around the
Yeah.
ankles.
Yeah. It's like, look at my helicopter.
You know I'm water resistant.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you inviting your buddy?
I am, but I don't know if.
Oh,
there
you
he
go.
is.
Thanks,
All right.
Marquisa.
do
So
it.
he's playing as a what? Is
We
that a
gave him-
Tyranid?
He's actually playing as the Chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The Chaos Sorcerer, I think it is.
Okay.
And
And
he's,
again,
he's,
just-
he's a little further than me. He's level 11. I'm
Oh
only
man,
level 3.
that's a lot further.
That's okay.
And again, this is just the hero units you play as.
Yeah, and the experience points that you get for this is just in this mode.
Okay. So again, if you're new to this game, I'll break it down for you again. Single player, you're controlling alone. You're controlling
Yes.
4 units, just these hero units. Some dudes have squads, but you're basically controlling 4 units.
Right.
This Last Stand mode, you're just controlling 1 unit, a hero unit, separate XP. You can do it multiplayer or co-op or whatever. The competitive multiplayer, you're you basically have a base pumping out units based on requisition points.
You have a base, but your base consists of one building.
Right. and you basically but you can upgrade the base for like level 1, 2,
Yeah,
and 3.
it's basically like company heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're going out and you're getting these like points that you have to
Well,
hold. And also like mining. You like do
it's
like
still a little
mining.
different from Company of Heroes, because in Company of Heroes you can build buildings
That's true.
to
Yeah.
build units.
That is true.
In this, you don't do any of that. You just capture points,
And hold it.
earn requisition,
Get some energy.
and then
Fight.
drop in new units
3,
with
2,
your
1.
dropships.
Best start. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm ready to start. Game's about to start. Look at that. Oh, awesome. Also, for anybody who does not have this game, the intro movie to this, Dawn of War 2 is awesome. I love it.
I was a little
I watch it,
disappointed
like, every time it
that it's the
comes out.
same intro movie, though.
I know.
They
yeah.
didn't make a new one.
Yeah. We were saying in one of the recordings of our Dragon Age expansion that when you load the expansion, it needs to have a different screen at least, and this one totally does. It's got the Chaos dude up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's evil.
Yeah, he looks good though.
Yeah.
But it's weird because you don't play as him, or at least I haven't. So maybe I don't know. Maybe
You
that's in the
haven't
end
finished
game.
it yet.
Yeah, maybe that's still to come.
Oh, so we have a random third person?
Yeah. So we went ahead and
Harry
grabbed
Mack.
a random third person.
Harry Mack.
Keep it together, Harry.
Do you think
Mack.
that's the Mac that's Harry, or is it
Whoa,
just a guy named?
I don't want to think about it as
No?
Harry Mack.
No, I meant like the Mac.
Oh, like the Mac?
Yeah, like,
Or
Shaft.
right?
and
Like
the
capital,
Mac.
capital.
Yeah,
M.
the Mac.
Okay, I think not his
Yeah.
Mac.
So what's the best strategy in this? Stay together or
You know,
attack
I
separately?
haven't actually played it enough to know.
Oh.
So
But
you,
I would assume that staying together is probably a good strategy.
so you could have used the librarian here, right?
No.
Only the commander for each species, or
Yeah.
whatever? Or faction.
As far as I know. You
Okay.
I guess you can paint them to look different though. Like
No, I just mean like abilities wise. Like you're not gonna be popping that dome in this mode.
No, it's all the. I'm not sure what the further abilities that you get are, and the war gear since I'm only level 3. But
Right.
the basic concept is that wave after wave comes, you get a lot of points, you get multipliers for killing a lot of guys in a row, not letting the multiplier drop, and then also for not dying. I think there's one in
okay.
here, survival. Yeah. So if everybody survives each wave, then
Oh, so you can die, but you can be revived.
yeah,
same way.
it's the same thing as in single player.
Huh.
See,
And then if you hold these control points, you get another multiplier.
if they would have had this when it came out, I would
You think you would have stuck
Yeah,
in this a little more?
yeah, because this is same. It's a lot more like the single player.
It's cool. It's all the leveling stuff is persistent as you go on outside the match, right? It's not like
Yeah.
what is that? What is that game where you just level up in the match? That oh gosh, I can't remember the. No, let them go. It's just like let them go. You can shoot their hats off, right?
Yeah. You know, with your shotgun.
Brad would know. Brad, what's the hero unit mod for Warcraft? Oh, Dota.
Dota?
Right? Yeah, but what? So what are the games that have come out post Dota that are the Dota?
League of Legends and Heroes
Okay.
of New Earth.
Okay, those are what I was thinking of. Oh, and Demigod. Okay.
No, we don't talk about Demigod. So is it ever? Have you ever seen anybody like actually bunker up in the building?
No, that's a terrible idea.
Terrible
Why?
idea.
Why?
Because as soon as they destroy the building, you die.
Yeah, but they just don't you pop out or you actually
And
die?
well, it's a bad idea for my character because he's a melee fighter. So
yeah. Well, bring the fight to you, man.
I don't know if any of the commanders are.
Oh man, you guys
Well, that
you
sorcerer
split up
looks
a
like
bit.
he could-
So I should point out that I've never made it past wave 6, I think.
Oh, Narciso's going
he's
down.
dead.
Can you revive him once he
Everybody's
goes
dead.
down?
Yeah, I can revive him, but
I think that's a
probably-
good idea right now.
all right, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Team player.
Use a stim pack.
Oh man, time, and he's back. We've got a chance.
Wait,
6.
how come there are 4 guys on the field now?
They're not friendly. Oh, also
Wait,
as
no.
a chaos sorcerer, he can grab control of one of the bad guys.
Oh, okay, that's what happened. Gotcha.
Pet.
I was like, yeah, I guess so. What was the wave you never made it past?
6.
6.
All right, I want to see up to 6. And then we should check out some regular multiplayer, and then we should wrap it up. I bet this is going to run kind of long.
Totally missed all
This
of
game's pretty damn.
It is.
I don't mean to be fawning over it, but like,
no. And if you're a person that doesn't normally play RTSs and you need like I'm kind of interested in them.
yeah.
This is the game to start with, I think.
So you do need Dawn of War 2 to get this expansion, right? Pretty sure. Like,
You know,
Yeah,
I don't
know
think
about
you
that.
do.
Really?
I think it's a standalone. Yeah.
I think it's standalone too.
so you can play through the single player campaign without without the original game?
Not
You can't-
the
you can't
one
play
from
the-
previous.
No,
game.
but this
yes,
one, yeah.
believe so.
I would guess that you can. That's the way they did it in the first game.
Oh gosh. I do know that you can import your character into this expansion. So you do come in with all of the your previous points distributed in your loot, which was overwhelming for me when I put it back in. I'm like, oh dude, I haven't seen you in months.
Yeah.
What
Oh
is
God,
this
man!
stuff?
Look at Mike, just charging.
Yeah, this is not. Oh, we've got a lot of guys in
You guys can hold that
Really
before.
good. It's a nice hit.
So, Mike, as far as you know, it's just not scale to like level. It's basically like the higher level you are, the further you're going to make it into this stuff.
Yeah. I think that's how it goes, even though there's like a hint that says if you're good, you can make it really far without leveling up.
Oh wow.
But
But you're not
that has
good.
not been my experience.
I'm definitely glad you're playing this. We would have just seen half of level 1,
Yeah.
wave 1, I'm sure.
Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah, you saw all the guys
All
come
right, here we
out.
go. Furthest I've ever been.
You did it.
Wave 6.
Oh man, that means you're gonna have to bring this save back with you now.
Oh man, I'm further than this in my. Oh wait, no. I think this is just persistent.
Yeah.
Saved with my Xbox profile.
Oh, is it? Does
Yeah.
cloud save on
I
this?
think so. I
cloud
hope so.
save
I don't know.
Save your cloud.
Yeah, gigabytes.
Speed cloud.
Oh, this is not looking
Oh
good.
man.
You should go destroy the little tank.
So it's cool. There's suppression.
Yep.
Neat.
Oh no.
But I think Tarkus could break suppression.
Oh no.
I think this might be the end for you guys.
This looks like the end.
Hey, whatever.
Well,
Wave
there we
7.
go. See, you started that wave off so well, and
Who's
what happened.
kicking over there? Narciso. Going down strong.
you can do it.
Up. Up.
Oh, because he's got that extra dude with him.
Yeah,
got
look
his
how,
run.
look how tough he is too. Look at that. Not even in pain.
Oh, look at this! Yeah.
Oh, that's
What a
me.
comeback.
I wish when we record this, we just have to put some music underneath
Yeah,
it.
some Orf.
Yeah, exactly. Nice job, fellas.
Okay, I probably should not run away from everybody then.
No, just go hide in the building. Let these guys fight.
Yeah.
Man,
Dude, he definitely picked the correct pet.
I know. Surprised you guys- well, that's like the Force Commander guy from the single player game. That's what Vinaleus looks like. Man, you guys are holding it down.
This is kind of interesting that they haven't captured these control points yet.
Do
that
they
I've
usually
seen.
go after him?
Yeah,
Huh.
and then because that's one of your multipliers, so they'll usually try to go.
I like how there's no cover left.
No,
on the map.
yeah.
We
Completely
just
destroyed.
destroyed all of it.
So, Mike, how come at the bottom it says you're level 1 down there at the bottom right? You're not level 1, right?
You were level 3.
What a liar! I don't know. That's a good question.
Huh.
Maybe did I do something wrong? Maybe I didn't do something.
You're not gaining any experience at all.
Oh, I better gain experience.
All right, Mike, is it possible to show a little bit of the competitive multiplayer before we get
Yeah.
out
Let's
of
get
here?
piss off some dude.
I
Just
know.
go like this.
Oh, boom. Sorry, folks. I apologize, but we should, game history. Wow. Army Painter.
I'd rather just show the army painter.
I know.
personally. Let's just.
Well, so this is interesting. So this is all the different factions you can use, and then this is the hero unit you start with, right?
Right. So they've added this Chaos Space Marine faction that I believe you can still play against people that have Dawn of War 2, but you can only be the Chaos Space Marines if you have this expansion,
Okay,
which is the same way they did it with Dawn of War 1.
right.
I've never actually played with them, but
Okay.
let's give it a shot.
Sure.
Let's make them easy so I don't get rolled over right
Sure.
at the beginning.
You ready, computer? And so those hero units you pick, where they say offensive, defenses, and support, that's just the hero unit, not the units you'll be able to build later on, right?
Right. That's
Okay.
just your main guy, your commander unit.
Your commander unit, I should say. Sorry.
Everybody's a hero in this game.
You're a hero, Mike?
I'm a hero.
Mike, shoot the nukes.
No.
So let's shoot
I'm
the
afraid
nukes.
that would probably crash the game.
So you're going out and you're going to go find a resource point?
Right. So I'm going to capture this one gives me power, I believe, and this one gives me requisition.
Okay.
And then this is a control point, and there are 3 control points. And if you control more control points than them, this bar will go towards them. And when they get down to 0 tickets, then you win.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like Battlefield.
Yep. So click on your base.
Here's my base. Here's my units that I can build. Here's the tier 2 technology units that I can
Yeah.
build, and here's the tier 3.
And they all pop
And-
out of this one base.
Yep.
No war
And it's
factory.
great.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to build. a
And
bunch
that
of
is
buildings.
pretty much it.
Yeah, it's bananas to me though how different this is, like than the single player stuff.
Yes,
It's-
it's 2 completely different games. Some people, like you and I don't think play much multiplayer. We have no interest in this level
No,
stuff.
yeah, like kinda, but like I find it amazing that it's in here.
Yes.
Like you still can't build a base, and that's kind of a bummer. I want to build
Yeah.
sandbags and turrets, but like
Sandbag.
whatever. Okay, fine. But you can build these you build these like energy resource points, and you upgrade those, right? Like you can
Right.
drop down little power nodes next to it.
So this one I'm adding, activating it, and then after you activate it, you can drop down these power generators that basically
Right, give you more juice.
give you more power, right?
Yeah,
At a
so
cost.
that's basically a quick look at the
A
multiplayer.
quick look in this long.
This was like a
quick look.
survey look of
Yeah.
the entire game. I'm glad
But
we
it's a
did
big
it, though.
game at this point. So if
Yeah.
you like this stuff, again, I think it's a good intro RTS. That doesn't mean that it's simple. It
No.
just means that you don't have to worry about as much stuff, I think, in general.
And
That's-
I think they've done really smart stuff with the loot and the kind of dropping points in.
it's fun.
And you're liking it, Mike? You said you're
I am. I like it a lot.
more than a few hours in.
More than a few hours.
$40 for the expansion?
This is $40.
Okay.
That's right.
I would say double check to make sure that you don't need Dawn of War 2, the original one before, but it sounds like you guys are pretty sure you don't. double check before you go out and buy it.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably, if you get it through Steam, it'll probably tell you if you need it or not.
Okay.
So
All right.
just read the description.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
You're a hero. He's just running through rocks.